Chicago is a city of green, a city that safeguards its precious environment. Welcome to Chicago at Play.
The Chicago Park District hopes to make an impact on the environment, and they're looking to leave behind more than their carbon footprint.
Back in 2005, the superintendent of the Park District, Tim Mitchell, and the Park District as a whole made a commitment to reducing emissions and improving gas mileage. One of the ways that we've done that is we've added 35 hybrid vehicles, passenger sedans. We've also added 200 ultra-low sulfur diesel pickup trucks and cargo vans to our fleet.
Several steps have been taken to make sure the Chicago Park District lives up to its green commitment. In addition to adding energy-efficient vehicles, the Park District has also begun to modify older vehicles.
One of the other initiatives that we have in our heavy-duty truck fleet is we're retrofitting them with diesel oxidation catalysts.
This is something that we've added to the muffler system, which will reduce emissions by about 60%.
We've retrofitted 30 vehicles in the fleet. Once the retrofits were complete, all of the old equipment that was taken off was recycled.
Alternative fuels also aid in reducing emissions.
By federal mandate right now, all diesel fuel is ultra-low sulfur diesel, and what this allows the manufacturers to do is to attach a sophisticated particulate filter to the diesel vehicles, which reduces emissions by about 80%.
We feel it's a great way to improve efficiencies across the fleet. We're looking again at fuels that we're using, technologies that we could implement, and driver behavior to really make the fleet more efficient and more environmentally friendly.
Fuel-efficient hybrid vehicles are an obvious and welcome addition to the Park District fleet.
In our fleet, we have three different kinds of hybrid vehicles. We have a Toyota Prius, we have a Saturn Vue, and we have a Ford Escape.
The Toyota Prius, which is achieving between 40 and 45 miles per gallon, and is also reducing the emissions out of the tailpipe by about 55% over a standard sedan.
On the Ford Escape and the Saturn Vues, they tend to get much better mileage than the regular SUVs would get. We're seeing mileage up to around 30 miles per gallon. So certainly by saving on the gas that we're using in these vehicles, we're having a great impact not only on the environment but on the efficiency of the fleet as a whole.
Another innovative way the Park District is looking to conserve energy is partnering with iGo, a Chicago-based nonprofit organization that provides energy-efficient vehicles.
We're taking advantage of a partnership with iGo Cars. iGo Cars is a car-sharing organization. Park District staff will be able to use the cars throughout the city. They'll be able to use them to go to and from meetings, to go to and from parks. We feel it's a great partnership with iGo Cars because we have the access to over 200 locations in the city where iGo has cars, and iGo is now able to station some of their cars at parks throughout the city.
Improvements haven't stopped with cars and trucks.
We're currently switching to a propane-powered lawnmower, which is the EnviroGuard lawnmower. We have 8 in our fleet right now.
They're environmentally friendly because propane is a cleaner burning fuel. We find that there are less emissions coming from these vehicles.
A common lawnmower will emit as much pollution as 40 cars, and the EnviroGuard lawnmower basically reduces emissions by about 80%. So we're reducing our carbon footprint with these mowers.
One of the initiatives in our fleet is expanding just outside of thinking about vehicles. We think about other things that use fuel and burn fuel, like EnviroGuard lawnmowers.
A Segway is a personal electric vehicle, and we're using that on our lakefront operations for small trips under 5 miles. And this will help reduce emissions by not using any type of gas-powered vehicles for those small trips.
We have 13 Segways that are used by our park staff, for the most part along the lakefront for trash collection and litter pickup. These vehicles are much smaller than a regular vehicle, so they allow staff to get into places where they otherwise normally couldn't get with a larger vehicle.
Segways are pretty easy to use. They're very intuitive. They basically move where your body moves. So if you move left, the Segway is going to move left. You move backwards, it's going to go backwards. It's a fully electric vehicle. They plug into the wall, and it's about 15 minutes for a short charge for a short trip, or about 4 hours for a full charge. The
Park District, of course, strives to be green, strives to be a good steward of the environment. Having an efficient and environmentally fleet is just one piece of that puzzle, which we intend to continue on and continue to look for the latest and greatest technology, the newest fuel we can use, the best practices in owning and managing a fleet, because certainly we at the Park District want to be green, we want our employees to be green, and we think that we are.